We all can see it, the pollen that has changed the color of all of our cars and caused our throats, our noses, just everything just to be pretty bad.
Unpleasant
Yeah.
is the word I would use. Our meteorologist Alex Seymour took a look and a close-up look at exactly what is causing all this pollen.
A fresh coat of pollen lays on the hood of a car. A yellow film forms on the top of the water at the edge of Wagaman's Pond. This is what many on Delmarva have been dealing with recently as pollen season has kicked into full gear.
I got up this morning, my car was covered with green. I thought, my car's different today. It was covered with green.
The question remains, though, of what is the reason for all this pollen? Not everyone realizes it's only a select few plants that cause most of our problems.
Almost all plants use pollen to reproduce, but it's the way that pollen is moved about from plant to plant and flower to flower that is different. Many plants use showy flowers, and then bees land on them, and then those pollinators move that pollen from flower to flower and help that plant reproduce. But other plants, other trees, use wind pollination, so they have to produce a ton of pollen to reproduce. I'm actually going to give a demonstration of some of those trees that are wind pollinated and show you just how much pollen is produced just on a single branch of this tree. So I'm going to shake this branch behind me of this pine tree, and you're going to notice a ton of pollen is going to fly off of it. All of that yellow pollen is what you're going to end up finding on your vehicles over the next several weeks as these trees continue to reproduce.
Every time I look at a beautiful tree or a bush or plants, it's worth it. It's worth it.
The peak of tree pollen season is this month, but pollen season won't be over until the fall as we still have to deal with grass and weed pollen. I'm meteorologist Alex Seymour, Coast TV News.